Wow, guys, so it's been like 3 years since of growing this pomegranate tree, and it's finally time to harvest. So I guess for the very first tip I want to give you is that apparently you want to clip the plant off of it with some sharp pruners, so you don't damage the tree by pulling it by accident. And wow, that looks amazing. So I'm gonna eat this right now for you guys, and hopefully it tastes pretty good. All right, guys. So it's already getting warm in my area, so I'm putting this hat on. Um, I've had pomegranate before. Before I had pomegranate before, but I never had it homegrown. So we'll see if it tastes like it's supposed to. And if you stick around, I'll show you some tips and tricks, or some tips on how to maintain your tree for a better harvest next year. So yeah, let's get a taste right now. Has a sweetness to it, which I think is really good. It's also a bit bitter, so I don't know why it's kind of bitter. Maybe I left it on too long. Maybe because you can tell me. I don't know. But other than that, it is very sweet. It's just a little bitter at the tail end. So yeah, I still really like it. I can't wait until the other ones are ready to eat. But yeah, apparently when they start to crack, that's when they're ready to harvest, and has a peak sweetness. So maybe I waited a little bit too long. I'm not sure. But yeah, let's get to the parts where uh, I show you how to maintain the tree. All right, YouTube. So you saw me do my tasting of this pomegranate. I already gave my review early in the video. Um, in this part, I want to show you how I try to how I plan to maintain this tree to hopefully get a better harvest next year. You can see these are still red and ripe, so they're probably gonna be ready to harvest pretty soon. But yeah, you may or may not see all these weeds over here. I'm just gonna cut it down to the ground and then put cardboard over it, compost, and then mulch. But yeah, right now, just cut down these weeds. Hi guys, so you may have seen me use cardboard before. Nothing new. Technically, you can put cardboard around your trees about up to 3 feet. That seems excessive to me because I don't have much cardboard in the first place, so I'm just gonna put one layer of cardboard around the tree and go from there. Okay, so in the future, when I do this, I want to keep the cardboard wet. So uh, next time I'll probably wet the cardboard first and then lay it down. This way, so it won't be so hydrophobic. Right now, this cardboard is hydrophobic, so I'm not going to too much just because at the end of the day, I can just hand water on the base if I really needed to or wanted to. So again, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Plus, it might rain today. Apparently, the weather says there's a flood watch today, so it might rain in my area. I'm not expecting anything because typically it doesn't rain in my area, so we'll see. I'm gonna add compost right now just because compost adds a lot of biology to your soil. Also, I forgot to mention cardboard. Apparently, brings up worms from your soil. If you need worms, I guess. I don't know if that's true or not because I haven't been too successful, but I have seen worms in my other trees, so maybe it is true. So take that with a grain of salt. But ideally, you make your own compost to top dress your trees rather than buying compost. I have bought compost because the compost I made is really good in my opinion, so I don't want to waste it putting it over trees. And I don't mean wasted by, I don't mean wasting it putting it over your trees. I just mean it's really good compost, and I want to as use it to the best of my ability. So in a different video, I'll show you how I plan to do that. But as of right now, I'm using store-bought compost, and then I'll add the mulch on top of that. Okay, so here's another tip. You don't want your compost up next to the tree, apparently because that can cause disease to your trees. So yeah, just be careful around your trees, not to add compost or mulch around it, so it can stay breathable. I should have got more compost, but I think this should be doing just fine as of right now. We're gonna add a lot of mulch, so I'm not gonna worry about too much. All right, guys. So if you're someone like me, and you don't make too much compost, and you don't have too much land that you can produce your own mulch, you can buy mulch from the big box store, like I do. I like this cedar one because this one isn't full of dyes, and I'm not. The reason why I'm worried about dyes on the colored mulch is one reason only. I don't know what's in the dyed mulch, so I don't know if it's safe for your trees or not, so I don't want to risk it. Plus, this works just fine. And apparently, the smell from this cedar, uh, the the pests just don't like it, or for whatever reason. I couldn't tell you. I don't know too much about it, so I'm gonna open this up and probably use all 2 cubic feet on this one tree. Again, like I said earlier, you don't want mulch or compost against your tree because it will suffocate it or cause disease. So try to spread out your mulch and compost as best as you can. I probably could have put the cardboard a lot closer, but it's okay. And alright guys, that's basically the end of this video. If I really wanted to, I can make a compost tea or a compost extract and add it to water it in. That could be another way to add soil biology if you really wanted to. But I think I'll just end it here. If it doesn't rain anytime soon, I'll probably water, and then hopefully it does rain. But regardless, I'll probably water anyway. But other than that, guys, I think that's it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and hopefully see you next video. Peace.